Have you ever imagined visiting places that are absolutely forbidden? Places where, if you try to enter, you put your life at serious risk, whether from deadly animals or even merciless indigenous tribes. In today's video, we'll explore 6 forbidden places around the world that no one can visit, each one shrouded in mysteries, eerie histories, and deadly dangers. From the heart of one of the largest secret military bases to an isolated island in the ocean, get ready to discover a side of the planet that few people know. Stick with us until the end to find out what makes these places so inaccessible. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss any shocking revelations. 6. North Sentinel Island. North Sentinel Island, located in the Bay of Bengal, is one of the most isolated and dangerous places on the planet. It is inhabited by the Sentineleses, an indigenous tribe that lives completely cut off from the modern world and rejects any form of contact with outsiders. Any attempt to approach the island is strictly prohibited by the Indian authorities, who have imposed a 5-kilometer exclusion zone around it. The reason? The Sentineleses immediately attack anyone who gets too close, using bows and arrows. There's no way to predict what might happen to anyone who dares to enter this sacred territory and violates their one rule: non-interference. In 2018, an American journalist named John Allen Chow illegally attempted to enter the island with the goal of converting the Sentineleses to Christianity. After paying local fishermen to take him there, he was attacked and killed by the tribe's people, who wanted no contact with him. This tragic incident sparked a huge international debate over the rights of isolated tribes and the ethics of attempting to enter territories where non-intervention is the rule. Chow's case is a sobering reminder that some places in the world are truly inaccessible. What makes North Sentinel Island even more fascinating is the fact that the tribe has lived the same way for thousands of years, preserving their culture intact without any external influence. The only thing we can do is admire it from a distance, knowing that there is still a part of the world that remains truly untouched. 5. Area 51. Area 51, located in the Nevada desert, is probably one of the most mysterious and secretive military facilities in the world. Since its creation in the 1950s, the U.S. government has maintained an absolute silence about what goes on inside this base. Although it's officially a facility for testing aircraft and advanced technologies, it has become a hotbed for conspiracy theories. Many believe that Area 51 houses evidence of extraterrestrial life, like recovered alien spacecraft, or that it's the center for secret experiments involving beings from other planets. What is known for sure is that any attempt to enter the base is strictly forbidden, and anyone who tries is immediately intercepted by highly trained military forces. The legend of Area 51 has only grown over time, especially after accounts from former employees and conspiracy theories about alien encounters and secret projects, such as the development of non-terrestrial crafts. The attempts to storm the base peaked in 2019 with a viral event called Storm Area 51, which called for thousands of people to invade the site and see the truth. Although the event was largely a joke, it drew a massive amount of attention, with thousands gathering near the base. However, anyone who dared to approach the security fence was quickly detained. Area 51 remains a symbol of mystery and the meeting point for those who believe in government secrets and unexplained phenomena. 4. The Vatican Secret Archives. The Vatican Secret Archives is one of the most mysterious and inaccessible collections in the world, holding historical and religious documents dating back to the early days of the Catholic Church. Over the centuries, thousands of records have been stored in this ultra-secret archive, including papal letters, decrees, legal proceedings, and even private documents from historical figures like King Henry VIII and Pope John Paul X. Although the name Secret Archives suggests a hidden secret, the Latin term secretum actually means private or reserved rather than secret, in the modern sense of keeping something from the public. However, access to this vast repository is extremely restricted, granted only to authorized scholars with special permission, which leaves many with the feeling that there are hidden truths within. What fuels the speculation surrounding the Vatican Secret Archives are the numerous mysteries that have accumulated within the walls of its rooms. Among the documents stored, there are records from the Inquisition, letters from the Pope about World War II, and even records of Galileo Galilei, who was judged by the Church for his heliocentric ideas. Some researchers believe the archive may contain documents about the Holy Grail, records of secret societies, or even information on UFOs and other unexplained phenomena. Whatever the content, one thing is certain: the Vatican Secret Archives holds the power to fuel curiosity for generations, and the feeling that, throughout history, the Catholic Church has always had control over crucial information, which is only now slowly being revealed to the world. 3. Lascaux Cave. Lascaux Cave, located in the southwest of France, holds one of the largest and most impressive prehistoric artistic treasures. With its rock paintings dating back around 17,000 years, the cave revealed an incredible series of images of animals like bison, horses, and deer, created by the first humans in the region. These paintings are a window into the distant past, revealing the deep connection between humans and nature. However, visiting the cave has been prohibited since the 1960s, when a series of deteriorations in the paintings were attributed to human presence and the moisture caused by visitors' breathing. This accelerated damage led to the decision to permanently close the cave to the public. Today, Lascaux Cave is a replica that allows tourists to experience a digitally reproduced version of the original paintings. Even so, the true original cave remains inaccessible, holding on to the same sense of mystery that has surrounded it since its discovery in 1940. Protecting the cave is a matter of preservation and respect for historical heritage, as the paintings are irreplaceable and offer a unique glimpse into prehistoric art. In a way, the ban on visiting the cave has transformed it into a symbol of how sometimes access to certain mysteries of the past must be restricted, so that the legacy of our ancestors remains preserved for future generations. 2. Wittenoom Village. Wittenoom Village, located in the desert of Western Australia, is a town that was abandoned and closed to the public due to the enormous health threat it poses. In the 1950s and 1960s, Wittenoom was a thriving asbestos mining town, known for producing the mineral that was widely used in various industrial sectors at the time. However, the town's residents were unaware that asbestos was highly toxic, and constant exposure to the asbestos dust led to a range of respiratory diseases and cancers, such as mesothelioma, which affects the lungs. Today, the village is marked as a risk zone, and has been officially decommissioned by the Australian government, which considers it a dangerous place for any human being. After the mine closed in the 1960s, the town was gradually abandoned, but the health threat persisted for decades. Asbestos waste is still present in the soil and air in the area, making it one of the most contaminated regions in Australia. In 2007, the Australian government issued a ban on any visits to the town, officially making Wittenoom a ghost town that is uninhabited and dangerous. Today, the site is avoided by both tourists and locals, who know that asbestos contamination still represents a serious health risk. Wittenoom has become a dark reminder of the devastating consequences of the irresponsible use of dangerous materials and the importance of preserving the health of those who live near sources of pollution. 1. Queimada Grande Island. Queimada Grande Island, located off the coast of São Paulo State, Brazil, is famous for being one of the most dangerous and forbidden places in the world. Known as Snake Island, it is home to the highest concentration of venomous snakes on the planet. It is estimated that there is an average of 1 snake for every square meter of the island, and all the snakes present are of the golden lancehead pit viper species, a variation of the common pit viper that has an extremely potent venom. Due to this massive concentration of snakes, the island has become a deadly danger to any human who dares to visit, and for this reason, access to the site is strictly prohibited by the Brazilian government. The prohibition is so severe that only authorized scientists and biologists can conduct studies on the island. The snakes of Queimada Grande Island have developed unique characteristics over the centuries, such as venom capable of incapacitating prey in minutes. The island is isolated and remains virtually untouched by humans, but the legend of its venomous snakes continues to attract curiosity. Even so, the large concentration of snakes makes the island one of the most dangerous and inaccessible places in the world, best left as a mystery of nature to be respected from a distance. So, what did you think of these forbidden and mysterious places, each one with its own story, its own reason for being inaccessible, and many still holding secrets that may never be uncovered? If you enjoyed this content and want to learn more curiosities like these, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and comment on which of these places you'd like to explore, if you could. See you in the next video.